Hello, my friend. Look what I have. Yes, 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 a whole stack of Prim Stitcheries. So the last one I have done, well, Cindy stitched it and I put it together. It's a team effort. I'm Pat Sloan and here's my daily video. Thank you for being here. So here is the last one, which is called Hands and Heart to God. And I use this great gingham by Chelsea at Stitching with the Housewives. So she has some fabric line of ginghams now, and I think I showed you that whole pack of ginghams I got in. There was an orange and a blue and a red. I used yeah, so this is the one I used. I used the black one. I thought it would be really cute. So that means this whole stack of them is complete. Done, 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 done. Ah, yes, so nice. Let's look. Let's look. I've got too much stuff on my table. Okay. I'm just going to put them out like this so you can see. They just turned out so darling. I can't believe it. And I tried some different sizes. Like this one was just a little bit smaller. I wanted to try it. One of them is just a little bit bigger. Some I put regular binding on them, like here. And this one had the fancy stitching on the very first one. And this last one I put regular, hand stitched binding. Some of them I sewed inside out like a pillow and then just did like a little bit mock edge on them. All right, next row. So I think this is just amazing. I just love them so much. This one's just a little bit bigger, so I made that one a little bigger because I like that border, and I use a contrasting binding on there, which I didn't do on any of the other ones. So ta-da! And where's mine from today? Here it is again. I like that heart and hand, and I use these stands to show them off. So I can put them on my shelf and switch them out. Whoops, I didn't get it centered. And they just fit perfectly, these cute little stands, which have the sewing spool behind it, the little cutout, and the needle over here. Ah, love it, love it, love it. So that is what we have. We have this whole stand, and I have this whole packet. And if you leave me a comment here at YouTube, I will send these to somebody. Tell me if you cross stitch, you don't cross stitch, if you did any of these, if you'd like to have them, leave a comment. I'll send them to somebody. I'm gonna send them, I'll pick somebody on Friday. Fun, love to have fun, love to have fun. Okay, what else? I decided to get this put into the pillow, even though I haven't switched any of the quilts out. I think I'm gonna try to do that today. Put the red, white, and blue in just in the living room, because I'm going to tell you here in a few minutes why my dining room is a bit of a mess. So it's a staging area at the moment. So this got shoved into my pillow. I love it. It did fit. I made it right. I was a little worried because I'm like, ugh, I did the measuring so long ago. I'm like, ugh, I hope I did it right. I also have my wreath done, and I need to add buttons. So the wreath is I hand stitched the places like I told you yesterday that I missed, and I did find a package of buttons, black and white ones. So there's a ton of white buttons, and I think they're going to be super cute, the white ones. I'm just using the white ones on the wreath to give it a little spark. See, like put a few little dots on there. I think that'll be good. So maybe I'll do that tonight while I'm stitching, just, not stitching, when I'm just relaxing, stitch those on. Okay, and what else? I tried my let's explore. Yes. So I did this one last night. So what did I learn this time? That it's still hard to get those corners pulled. I'm not using glue yet. I decided to try it just by pulling it and putting the Wonder Clips, but none of the, well, this one came closest, but it's still not, I didn't quite catch it. So that leads me to believe two things with doing this method is, one, I probably need to glue it for a little while at least till I get a little bit better at it. And I might need to make my binding just a smidgen wider or turn it under a smidgen less, because I'm not covering it totally because it's just a little shy, a little short. And because I can't pull on it from the back side because I'm sewing on the front, I can't see that. I mean, I'm sewing blind. Now, I did check a couple of the videos, and I think what's happened is that people who have done the videos have been doing this a long time, and they're not going into great detail about how to get this accurate. I'm not finding anybody that's kind of discussing that. They're just saying pull it to the back, check it every so often. But I want to know, I've been doing it to the front, you know, pulling it to the front. I don't have one here handy, but pulling it to the front and stitching it forever. Well, this one is done like that. And so that is what I've been doing forever, forever, forever. And it, you know, so I'm used to doing that. I have practiced pulling it to the front, you know, 15 years of practice. Doesn't mean it's perfect all the time. That one's probably not perfect. I am comfortable doing that, so I don't think of all the little things anymore that I do to make it work. But one of the things I know is gluing will help because it'll lock it down. And so because this is an experiment and I'm trying all the things that I'm seeing out there, I'm going to try gluing the next one, which will be a little bit smaller. I'd like to get to the point where doing one of the bigger ones. But I need to get a little better at it because I don't want to have to go back and hand stitch areas. This is just not fun to go back. So that is the status. Okay, sew along, sew along, sew alongs. We finally have kits for some of the things. So first, the basket of blooms, which is so darling. I had the quilt on loan from Kimberly Jolly a couple weeks ago, so you saw that there. And the kits are in. And I have a date. The date for this one, we will start on July 16th. So you're going to have time if you want the kit to get a kit, or if you just want the pattern, you can get the pattern and use your scraps. It's not real big, so it will be super fun. We'll do this in about 4 weeks and have a darling little summer blooms wall hanging. So excited. And you get everything in this kit. It actually comes with a whole charm pack, which you aren't going to use all the charm packs. So you get a whole charm pack. Then you get the background fabric, the binding fabric, and the backing fabric. So here's the fabric for the backing, like I showed you. And that's all you have to do is add batting and the pattern. The pattern comes in here. So when you buy a kit, you get like everything plus extras because you get the whole charm pack. So it is super cute. And then more jumping up and down. Yes, I'm so excited. So excited. The spooky sampler box. Oh my goodness, is this cute. Look, the spooky sampler box. This is so stinking cute. Look at the box. Oh my goodness. And it's got pumpkins all the way around. You need it just for the box. I know, I do. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Let's take a look. Let's look. You get the pattern with it and fabric for binding. This is the pattern if you just buy the pattern. And if you purchase the kit, the pattern comes unfolded, which is super nice, and it's on really nice heavy paper. It's almost like book paper. So this is super, super nice. And look at this beautiful thank you note. See, my friend Melissa Mortison made this, and she was on my tour. She did the spooky twist for the book tour. I also got this fabric for the backing. That just makes me happy. Look at those cute little faces. Just darling. So the fabrics are all in here. Look at these eyeballs. And it's all, you know, a lot of them are bigger pieces because, you know, it's a bit bigger quilt. Look, 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 here's the kids. They're so cute. Look at them. Look at them. Aren't they darling? I love them. And all the fabrics you need. And here is the background, the beautiful gray background. It's got purples in here. I like this little skeleton guy. Ah, so excited. So this is ready. So you can order yours, and if you want some backing, pick one of the pieces of fabric that you like best. And if you don't want the kit, the pattern is available, so you'll be able to do that. We are starting this one July 30th. So the end of July through middle of September, early September, September 10th. But because you have the pattern on this kind of a sew along, if for some reason you have a deadline or you're not able to, you want to work ahead, then you have everything, so you don't have to wait. Now the Bats and Booze, which is a free mystery from the Fat Quarter Shop. We don't have a date yet because they are waiting on fabric. And then there is another free mystery that is supposed to run in July, but might not, because it's supposed to start the beginning of July, and I think the fabric hasn't come for that yet. And because they do it with a certain fabric, we have to wait for the fabric to come. Even though you can do the free mystery with your own fabric, we have to wait. And as soon as it happens, I will let you know. Now, when you download my calendar for July, I will have all of these dates updated, and I'll have it on that second page of the calendar like I did before. A few people asked me about the kit for the bee quilt, so I thought I'd show you that again because there are still a few of these left. If you like bees, these sayings, the saying fabric is so gorgeous. My friend Deb Strain did this quilt. Here's the pattern that comes with it. Remember, I was going to change my bee wings out to be gold, but here is the panels. So you have all of these beautiful panels. Take time to smell the flowers. Take time to smell the flowers. I'm just so in love with this. This is the one that I'm like, oh, it'll be easy. I still want to cut it up. Still thinking about cutting it up. There is the middle of the panel. So this panel has 4 small pieces and then the center. And you can see then they're all done like this. And if you love this kit, there are a few left. They're not many, so if you're thinking about it, it's time to put it in gear. Put it in gear if you want that one. Okay, what else did I have? All right, so this is what I was going to tell you. I have been working on a project to document my quilts, and I've started adding them to the gallery. I've split the gallery into groups, into years. Like the main gallery has 2020 and 2021, the first page, and then right at the top there's a little table that tells you like about 4 or 5 year chunks or longer. And I am documenting this. And while I'm documenting this, my dining room has these shelves in it where I'm bringing the quilts down so that I can take the pictures, and then large groups of these quilts are going to be donated, and some have already been donated to my friends group that will sell them or put them up for auction or whatever they do, put them in so that they have a new home and they can go out into the world and not live in my house doing nothing anymore. I've made a lot of quilts, so we now have to, go out and grace somebody else's home, and I'm excited about that. But in the meantime, my dining room has several of these shelving units in it for me to be able to get easier access, and so I'm trying to reduce it down by about half of what I have, which would be probably about 300 pieces that I'll keep. We'll see. We're going for a certain, because I'm not going to stop making quilts, but I'll be just giving them away. That'll be fine. So I love you, my friend. Remember, these are just too cute. And leave me a comment. Did you hear that? Leave me a comment down below, and I will send this package of them to somebody else, maybe with some other little goodies in it. Yeah, I am. So I love you. Mwah. See you online.